I like this. It's not a vengeful carry, but I like this a lot.
Yeah.
The damage on Feast has gone back to scaling with
I'll
max
give it
HP.
to the real experts. It's Godz and Kyle for the caster's desk. So please take it away, guys.
Thank you, Wolf. If we're the real experts, Kyle, perhaps we're in trouble. But how you doing, buddy?
I was going to make the same joke at your expense, Parker. I'm doing great. It's the first game I've seen professionally on the new patch. I've been waiting a long time for it. I'm ready for some dotes.
Yeah, I mean, your job is to be the expert. I'm just the play-by-play today, so hopefully you've got some smart things to say about the new patch. Looking at the heroes already, I feel like there's a bit of the same as far as what we're used to, with a little bit of some new things.
Oh, for sure. I don't think we're going to see too much experimentation until people figure out more of the meta shifts. Hang on, we're going to see the smoke play out before I get into some theories.
Well, Bok's in the perfect position to reveal it, but he still gets stunned, so in some trouble here as the homing missile finds him. Could be an early first blood. Nice body blocks from Kezcute, and he's going to go down with the mid-storm getting the last hit.
Yeah, they should know, and in fact, they'll paying sure that new might not be as strong, but the cost reduction, I think, is worth it. So now it's just how good is this hero, right? Without the one item every Beastmaster player was buying.
Yeah. And Beastmaster, I think, unlike some of those other Necro heroes, just naturally gets vision anyways. So we're going to see a gank on the mid lane. Nice rotation from Boomy. Sets up a kill for Armel. The Storm, who was off to the tangos to my greedy mid.
That was my exact thought. Like, buy your own goddamn tangos.
Yeah. It's obviously going to have some slight tweaks to how mid lane is played, but it's one of those changes which I don't think is going to really change Dota at all.
Wow. That clock.
Kill down bottom.
Yeah. This is something I actually saw one of my favorite Dota experts on Twitter, Sir Action Slacks, discussing, because Bottle, after the nerfs, it makes his build significantly better. And I think we're going to see a lot more offliners grabbing that soul ring after the change. Oh,
6 minutes runes coming up, and there's a fight over the bottom on Armel. Overcommits. He was really trying to force some action down there, and boom, we're ready with their supports. So Puck goes down, and Bot getting pressured up top, but he's plenty healthy against the gyro pull down.
Booming. Is he going to find
on the bottom river? Looks like the top lane they're going to find Bok. Didn't have the answers for the Storm Zip, and all over the map action kind of
unfolding. The importance of armor to my team, so I literally drew up on a whiteboard like how it worked, diminishing returns, like this whole thing. Hang on, they found Kezcute.
He's going to go down the Abaddon. Found out by the Tim's rotation. Tim's making a lot of moves early on. Pretty successful in this Venge. A lot of minus armor coming out from this almost max out Wave of Terror.
Natan from the crowd saying that NA got nerfed because the rune timings, because they're bad at math. And while I might agree with him, it might be necessary. If you look at the major, they need a nerf.
Yeah. Oh, TP top. Mikoto wants to punish Bok's aggression, and there's a lot of Boom heroes up here to try and deal with this Beastmaster. A full 4-man rotation while the Alk jungles. They are ready to fight. Boom, looking for more. Hyde runs forward, has an impale, doesn't get a chance to use it, and a great play from Armel. Gets a 3-man silence Dream Coil off. They're all trapped in the cog as well. Boomy sets it up perfectly, and it's going to be TNC destroying Boom in the top lane. Much needed teamfight win for them as they make a nice little cover. So you have this super long cooldown.
He goes to 100, but yeah, it's not great.
Oh, sure. It's still pretty rough. Puck finds his Dream Coil in the mid lane. They Dream a cell. He just gets blown up. The smoke was headed top, and that meant Jara was completely alone. The attack speed suddenly, like these steroids, make heroes like Lifestealer suddenly look way better. Hook shot in from Boomy, steals Bounty Rune, and he's looking just to back off. Okay, cheeky little play.
I like that it's every 3 minutes, because it makes stuff happen.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to see a lot more fighting, and unfortunately for FBZ, that means heroes coming his way. Feels like a lot of the Iceborg changes over the past year or two have been very much designed.
You want skirmishes. You want to be able to play the corners. And instead, it's TNC is 5, making another smoke move. You guessed it, right around this 3-minute bounty rune spawn.
Yep. Luckily for Boom, it's going to be an Abaddon who tanks it initially, but then they find the Gyrocopter. They run past him with the Infest Bomb. They blow up the Gyro. They could find FBC as well in the Alk. He gets Dream Coiled, roared, locked in place. No chance for him to escape. And 2 easy kills for Boom on core heroes. Nothing Abaddon could do to save either.
And they get a bonus Vengeance Aura, which is just more and more damage. Beastmaster aura is maxed out. The Helm of the Dominator aura. I mean, what can you do? Helm of the Dominator doesn't have an aura anymore. I feel like I'm studying for the bar. It's like, okay, yes, this hero's like little changes, like Quap's base damage changed from 45 to 53 to 46 to 52. It's like, okay, thank you for that. Like, this is really gonna change my life.
Oh. FBZ runs into a Clockwork, and he's got a package, and Scylla pops out. Gabby gonna eat up FBZ, look for more. Dreamer Cell has an SMY acceptor, but he's just melting to the life Scylla for now, but he's holding his ground. He may be able to turn this one around. He's getting lower and lower. Frock as well as Gabby trying to kill him off. They can't quite do it. Great Impale to save his life. He does end up dying. Just enough damage coming out from Boom with that rocket flare. Snipes him, but TNC, heavy losses for them, even though they did kill the Gyro. It's Makoto on the Storm who absolutely shreds the fight. He's going to TP himself out of there as Gabby buys back. Well, he doesn't buy back. His teammate Clockwork buys back, and Gabby just never went down.
To keep this is the big trouble alive, and hope that he pumps out enough damage to take enemies down. But I just don't know about the build, man. Sanjinyasha.
Clockwork running in for a bounty rune. Funnily enough, this time bounty rune, they actually scanned to see if it was safe, and boom, bring numbers to secure the rune. Gabby shows up there with a lot of damage, and with the silence, they're going to bring down a Baden. Didn't have the borrowed time. Faces on, they want more, they want hide. His blink not up, and he gets picked off the coil. Oh no, Dreamer Cell. No escape for him.
Wow, I don't know, I don't want to call it, but that was a brutal way to go out there.
Could be it, but FBZ being hunted in his own jungle now. As elsewhere, Storm actually going to catch out the Clockwork, it looks like, in the jungle. They're still trying to chase FBZ here. Looks like they will catch him with the coil, so should be the death of the Alchemist, who just has no real items for himself. Has this defensive force staff, but that's not going to save you.
Yeah, and I love what teams are doing. They're just running around as 5, man. Like, they have so much pace and vision control. As you said, the Beastmaster with the Hawk spam. You have a bots on your puck, so we can TP into those birds if necessary. And if you compare it to the bonus offensively from other neutral creeps, like the Hellbear Smasher with 15 attack speed, that's nice. But I'll take 30% damage, thank you.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Chase is on down bottom. Dreamer Cell gets caught in the Drink Coil. And that could be the death of him. He does break it with the SMY as well as the shield behind him. He's going to pop the Satanic, try and life steal his way out of this one, but he's being chainsawned a little bit here now. The Satanic's run off, and Gad's going to charge him forward. They've lost the Bend already. He is still alive. And Kezcute,
still alive
with the heals, with the shield, is just turning this one. The Abaddon with the saves. The Storm shows up with the BKB, and yeah, Boom have successfully turned this one. A Dream Coil being tanked by a Gyrocopter with an SMY.
Oh, that's a huge stun.
With that 25% SAS resistant, yeah. Okay.
No, we didn't get.
Oh, we couldn't quite find him. Oh no. And RML going to turn, take out the Lion. Gabby does have rage if needed. He gets silenced up though, doesn't get a chance to pop it. Now he's being chainsawned as well. Can he turn this one around? Gabby gets the rage off. He is still alive. He's life slings for health through this one, but Dreamer Cell can't be brought down. Has a Satanic. Puck trying to juke in the tree. Cell has Blink Dagger, and Bok now the one who needs to be in full retreat mode. As Dreamer Cell looking to chase him down with the homing missile. Makoto out of mana, but he's done a good amount of damage here. Swap to save him, but not going to be so lucky. FBZ on the out has actually died. Gabby is just life-stealing his way through these tanky heroes. Another Satanic coming in. The disarm is not going to be there and be effective against the Gyrocopter. Gabby is just unkillable. You mentioned it. No answer for this life-stealer. At the same time, we haven't really seen an answer for this Gyro just yet, but perhaps the Clockwork showing up is going to be it. He gets caught in the cogs, he's Dreamer Cell. No Satanic for 8 seconds. Kezcute's going to tank the death. He gets Dream Cold. Is he going to break? He wants to stand his ground. Still 3 seconds to Satanic. Doesn't survive through it. Makoto now, left alone, has to perhaps run away from this one, and it's going to be Lion Hide running in alone. Tries to take out Tims, but feeds away his life. TNC, long fight. They come
Gabby,
out on top.
as you said, just equally survivable, also has an AC. So the team fight power of TNC is just too strong.
Yeah, it feels like both carries kind of 26 minutes in the game. Some added lifesteal, which he's benefiting from. So I think this game
wasn't toned down.
Once Dreamer Cell does get that damage item, like, I don't mind this build if he can get to an MKB. He's going to find Boom here perhaps for a kill, but the infest save is there from Lifestealer for now. Helps the Blade Mail. He is still going to go down. The disarm on Dreamer Cell, and he's in trouble now. Coil, he gets forced up to the high ground. Great force stuff coming in from Boom. And they keep him alive here. The turnaround is not going to be there. As it looks like full retreat. Kezcute trying to TP out. Not going to work. And Boom just going to get picked off one by one.
It's just, I think, too late at this point. You look at the net worth, like, poor Makoto. He when we last checked on him, he was 4-1-4. Now he's 5-1-7. He hasn't died, but his net worth has just dropped off the planet. And this is, you know, if Will was here, I can hear him whispering in my ear, this is why you can't play Storm into too much team fight.
Yeah. It's like, I don't feel like we've seen TNC not grouped as 4 or 5 for like the last 15 minutes. It's just been this constant, we're going to run around the map together, steal your bounty room, steal your farm, and pick off your heroes one by one. Makoto goes down without buyback, and that could be game.
That is.
As down 15k gold and losing rank. Well, what's legit perhaps is TNC, who are about to make it to the grand finals. Gabby just wanted to finish his Satanic, it looks like. That's what the wait was for. And they still had, you know, 50 seconds on this Aegis, which is enough time for them to get mega creeps. Gabby just destroys the racks.
No
Too much damage. Now they're gonna Yep. Swap on the Dream Coil. Dream Missile just melts. As TNC gonna wrap this one up here. No GG calls just yet, but you gotta imagine mega creeps and, well, FBZ isn't even... FBZ's off farming an Ag Scepter, actually.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, he's just 30-minute intervals. 30 minutes, he's like, that's bounty room time.
Who's he gonna give it to? Like, what's the game plan here? Who's gonna turn it around?
It's gonna be Storm. I gotta imagine.
Okay, there it is.
Makoto.
Now we just a 5-man pull into Dream Missile? Oh no.
Yeah. Hey, Flat kind of got buffed. You get that extra hit now. You could see some magic. I don't think so. Not without a rapier. He's got the rapier queued up on Dream Missile, but he's so far away from it.
Okay, hear me out.
Okay.
Zip in. Pull on 3. Already charging the Alk stun. AoE stuns everybody into the damage from the gyro. That gets you enough gold for the rapier. Oh. We only got one.
Okay, maybe this is it. But Gabby's got the rage off, and he's just going to instantly kill the Lion. So there's no AoE stun from the Lion, perhaps from FBZ, but he's already missed his Alk stun, and now, well, Gyrocopter lockdown. GG is called. Boom. Finished 3rd place here in the Predator League. A good showing from them, but, you know, not quite perhaps as far as I would like. TNC going to have a best of 3 against Neon in the grand finals.
It's a matchup I've been looking forward to. This new TNC, you can see they're boot camping. They are taking this one seriously. I've seen some of the videos from said boot camp. They're working on their TikTok dances. It's a necessary talent nowadays as a modern esport athlete. I think that Neon is coming in with a ton of momentum, but this is the BO3 I was kind of expecting to see. A nice performance here, and I hope that they continue this style of drafting. You know, a lot of aggression, constant team fight. I think the brawling TNC is almost always when they're on best form.
Yeah, I feel like this is a patch that could really suit TNC. And even though these two teams met in the upper bracket, it was a best of 1, and it was a best of 1 where TNC gave Neon a carry IO. So, you know, I don't take too much away from that game where these two teams met before, and I'm excited to see that best of 3 grand finals. It feels like, you know, this is not just the battle for like SCA dominance, it's the battle for, you know, who's the best team in the Philippines now. Although it is, of course, new patches. A lot, you know, can be unpredictable. It's going to change very quickly with this new patch.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's